once again, back once again, back once again, back once again, back once again with a beat. Let the bass kick.
Hey, I'm Scott. Welcome to the Wisdom in All Things podcast, where each episode is an attempt to help you quickly understand and apply wisdom in all things, mind, body, and soul. I search and sift through some rather interesting things, at least I think they are. Hopefully they are to you too, and pull together something bite-sized that will really help you out. You can also sign up to get the email version of this, if you prefer, at wisdominallthings.com. And since you're going there, you can catch other episodes as well. This episode, don't give up just yet. Here's a quote from Jessica Stillman. She says, fact, 99% of people who start marathons finish them. That's just amazing. The real reason, according to entrepreneur and endurance athlete Jesse Itzler, is that we have so much more in our reserve tank than we think we do. Let's talk about the 40% rule. Jesse Itzler invited a Navy SEAL to come and stay with his family for a month, which is how he became aware of the 40% rule. He was first introduced to the SEAL during a 100-mile race, and his initial interest was to understand the secret to mental toughness. Itzler was running the race as part of a relay team, while the SEAL was running the race alone. I mean, it's the stuff that movies are made of. Digging deep to find that extra something you didn't know you had to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. If anyone would know what that is like, it's certainly a SEAL. Even in my prime as an athlete, I still don't think the odds too great of finishing a day of the kind of training our military goes through. But how does this apply to us as we care for our families, employers, churches? Itzler described the 40% rule as what remains when your mind is telling you you're done. He says it turns out that the 40% rule is why so many people are able to finish marathons. When you hit that wall, you're only 40% through your stores of energy and determination. When your body complains, your will still has a lot to give. And the success rate of runners makes clear that's true of just about everyone. But there are at least two considerations here. First, we do need to keep in mind that we probably have more to give than we're willing to admit. But on the other hand, you also need to know your limits. When I first read 40% done, I thought that kind of low, didn't you? I mean, feeling like you want to quit after only giving 40% seems just, kind of pathetic. I know I would have never admitted to my hockey coach that I wanted to quit after having only given 40%. So consideration number one, don't believe yourself the first time your mind or body tells you to give up or stop, barring any health reasons, of course. You have some left. According to the SEAL, about 60% left. You're not done. One motivation for me keeping going, if family or the need isn't enough, all I need to do is look at the number of people facing far greater difficulties, most of which they battle on a daily basis. And it makes this little bump in my day or week seem almost unworthy of even being considered for giving up. I'm reminded of the ant in Proverbs 6:6. If anyone has a reason to quit, it's an ant. The point has to do with being lazy, and you see that drawn out by looking at the ant and his methodical, intentional, continuous effort against all odds. I mean, everything is bigger than he is, stronger, and faster. Consideration number two, know your limits. Have you ever bonked? It happens to runners, endurance athletes. They run until they hit the wall and simply can't go on, unless there's a king-size Snickers bar close by. I guess the upside is that you know you've given all you have. Though there are probably gentler ways to find your limits, knowing what you're capable of can also give you a clear perspective on how far to push yourself. You, of course, don't want to push yourself too far, but if you don't know how far to push, you may be giving up too soon. Go to wisdominallthings.com to listen to other episodes and to get signed up so we can do this through email if you're into that. I'll send you the wisdom for free, because who couldn't stand to exercise just a little bit more wisdom? Go to wisdominallthings.com.